Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be prepping for the week ahead, and I'm just going to be making some broccoli florets, frozen ones, in the air fryer. So I thought I was just going to take you with me, so please make sure you stay tuned. So we won't need too many ingredients for this recipe, so the only things I'm going to be using is frozen broccoli florets. This is a 1 kilo bag. Make sure for this recipe that you do not defrost your broccoli, so it has to be frozen. And I got some fine sea salt, some garlic granules, and black pepper, and some olive oil. You can also use other kind of oil as well. And so it doesn't really matter as long as you give a little bit of oil to the broccoli florets when they are cooking. So what I'm going to do, I will open this up, put it in this glass bowl, and I'm going to be putting a little bit of oil in, not too much, maybe a couple of tablespoons, a bit of sea salt, black pepper, and a couple of teaspoons of garlic granules. So I said you can use other kind of seasonings, spices, depending on what you fancy really, but I want to keep this recipe really nice and simple. So everything's been roughly combined. It was quite difficult to do really because of the frozen florets, but I will be shaking it a little bit in the air fryer basket as well. So I got my Ninja air fryer here, and it's not preheated, so you don't need to preheat the air fryer for this recipe. And I'm just going to be putting the broccoli florets right onto the crisper plates. Okay, so I'm not using any silicone, I'm not using any insert with this. It's just going straight in, and I'm going to be dividing it between the two drawers. So roughly about half a kilo in one and half a kilo in the other one. So I popped the broccoli florets in there. I don't know if you can see it. So I kind of tried to separate them into smaller ones and larger ones, because obviously they will be cooking at a different rate. So we'll see. I have a feeling this one will crisp up before this, because these seem to be quite a lot smaller. So I think what you should do is just kind of try to stick to roughly the same sizes. Okay, so pop these back now, they are ready to go. So I'm gonna be popping this on. So we put it on air fry. I'm gonna match it, and we're gonna be leaving it on 200 centigrade, and we'll put it down to 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes I'm gonna have a look, and we will give the basket a little bit of a shake. So I shall see you in a bit. So 5 minutes is up. So if you've been watching my videos, you know I always let it cool. So after the time is up on a Ninja, it comes up with a cooling cycle, and I do leave it on. I actually let it turn itself off. So 5 minutes. How is it coming along? It's pretty good. It obviously hasn't started crisping up yet, but you can see it's pretty much defrosted. So give it a bit of a shake. I know that there are some recipes actually they don't use a crisper plate, they just put it right at the bottom, but I just think any kind of moisture, it would just end up more steaming than cooking. So what I do, I will pop this back for another 5 minutes. So again, let's do air fry match 200 and 5 minutes, and we'll see where they are. The smaller ones might be done by then, but let's see. So it's coming along really nicely. So the time is up. So they've been in the air fryer for 10 minutes on 200. Turn them halfway around. You can see some of them started to crisp up now. Let's have a look at the smaller ones. Strangely enough, well, interestingly enough, the bigger ones started crisping a little bit more than the smaller ones. So what I'll do, I'll pop them back on for another 2 minutes on 200. So obviously they do take a little bit longer. Two more minutes because I do not want to burn these. Time is up again. Alright, looking good. Looking good. I will give them another 3 minutes. For some reason, I don't know why the right ones not seem to be crisping very well. So let me pop them back, and that should really do it, I think. 15 minutes on 200. But let's wait and see. So the moment of truth. Looking good. Looking good. Not super crispy, but I think they are looking good. They have crisped up nicely, but yeah, it is very interesting how the bigger ones are crispier. Anyway, I'm gonna check them. I'll take them out and I will check them, but I believe that they are all done now. Obviously, I don't want to use a knife in there to kind of check them for cooking, so I'll take one out and then I'll have a look if it's all cooked through. So let's have a look. So this is from the bigger batch. There's a nice resistance, soft, and this is nice as well. So they are kind of al dente, if you like, not soggy. We don't like soggy broccoli, but yeah, there's a bit of crunch to it and a bit of crispiness to it. So yes, I think we're gonna have it with some chicken as a side dish, but you can use cheese sauce with it, or you can grate Parmesan cheese on it. So there are so many varieties that you can use. You know, this broccoli is a very simple recipe. So I hope you enjoyed today's recipe. And as I said, all in all, it's a little bit of a trial and error just with kind of any kind of recipe. At the end, I put the frozen broccoli florets in for 15 minutes on 200, but as you could see, I kept checking them and shaking them every 5 minutes because it's really depending on what size of broccoli florets you're gonna get in the bag. So hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will give it a go. Thank you very much for coming back if you're an existing viewer. Thank you very much for finding me if you're a new viewer. And please don't forget to check out my healthy, super healthy snack recipe, which is a chickpea recipe in the air fryer. It was a big hit, very healthy. So I'm just going to link it to this video. Thank you again for coming to see me. I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Take care. Goodbye for now.